Seekers, I'm Nick. At the start of the year, AORUS released the AD27QD, and from what I saw, there were a lot of mixed feelings. Some reviews praised it and some didn't. There was a real inconsistency with what people were saying, and I think I figured out why. Now, we've had this monitor sitting around here for a while, and I wanted to see what the story actually was. In this video, we're going to take a look at the AORUS AD27QD 27-inch high refresh rate gaming monitor that features FreeSync, and it's also Gsync compatible as well. I wanted to see if it was worth its price tag after all of this time. And just be aware though, this video is about my opinion on 27-inch gaming monitors in general, and it's also about this monitor too, but yeah, it's less about a review and more about gaming monitors in general. Alright, let's kick this video off by talking about the numbers and the stats and the specs and all that stuff for people who care. The spec sheet reads a little something like this. The AD27QD features a 27-inch IPS panel with a resolution of 2560 by 1440 with a peak brightness of 350 nits. It features AMD's FreeSync adaptive sync technology with a response time of 1 millisecond. It also is Gsync compatible as well. It supports 95% of the DCI-P3 color space. It's got two HDMI 2.0 ports, two USB ports for pass-through, a DisplayPort 1.2 port, and a headphone and a microphone socket. And it also includes an HDMI cable, a USB cable for pass-through, a DisplayPort cable, as well as a power cable with no power brick. And just like almost all current gaming monitors, the AD27QD also has RGB. It features a resolution of 1440p, which personally is my resolution of choice for gaming, and it's kind of the perfect resolution for a 27-inch monitor. And like I mentioned in the intro, yes, we're using this monitor for this particular video and talking about it specifically, but at the same time, this video is about 27-inch gaming monitors in general. Let's rewind a little bit. The AD27QD is a FreeSync display, but is also Gsync compatible. This is the third time I'm talking about this. Now, I'm so glad that NVIDIA allows you to enable Gsync with many FreeSync displays. I'm so happy to report that we've had no issues with Gsync with this display at all, and yeah, adaptive sync is almost something that we just don't need to talk about anymore because of how compatible Gsync is with FreeSync monitors. The build quality of this monitor is exceptional and has an immediate gamery feel, and there's nothing wrong with the gaming monitor feeling like that. Everything about this monitor screams premium. The monitor stand is so solid, you could probably use it to anchor your boat or anchor your jet ski. Seriously, it's ridiculously heavy. All monitor stands should be this heavy because yeah, then they don't move when you're doing stuff. I don't know why you would move your monitor when you're gaming. Anyway, speaking of the monitor stand, it has built-in RGB for ambient lighting as well. The lighting on the monitor can be controlled with RGB fusion. This means if you've got a compatible AORUS motherboard or a GPU or any peripherals, you can synchronize the monitor's lighting with the rest of your gear. It's got a zero bezel design with a matte screen surface. The stand is fully height, tilt, swivel, and rotation adjustable. There's just a lot of adjustability, and all monitors need to be doing this in 2019. If you saw our AORUS KD25F video, you're probably thinking to yourself at this point, this video sounds pretty familiar. Well, you're not wrong. The feature set with the AD27QD is similar, with the differences being mainly with the screen size, the panel type, the resolution, and the refresh rate. Everything else other than that is much the same, and it's got the same amount of input, it's got the same RGB, it's got the same monitor stand and the same feature set, and that's kind of the point of all of the AORUS monitors. As well as that, it's got the same black equalizer that essentially allows you to view darker scenes with high color accuracy and vibrance. Essentially, it allows you to see in the dark. I mean, that's the same thing as the KD25F. And I mean, obviously that's a newer monitor, but this is kind of where it all started. It's also got the same OSD sidekick that allows you to change any of the monitor settings and software, so you don't have to fumble around with your hands on the back of a screen trying to figure out where all the buttons are and what everything does. You just open the program, simple click of your mouse, and away we go. Bob's your uncle. I'm not sure if Bob's your uncle, but it could be. Anyway, it's got the same game assist that allows you to create custom crosshairs. It's got some on-screen timers that show you how long you've been gaming for, and also some alignment tools for multi-monitor setups. It's got the same active noise cancelling. The display has a built-in microphone that uses the mic you plug into your monitor to cancel any background sounds out, and this works the same as any other active noise cancelling headphones, except you don't have to have noise cancelling headphones. The only caveat is you need to plug your headphones into the headphone jack on the monitor for this to work. And to be absolutely honest, I really liked the AORUS AD27QD, and to see where it all started with the AD27QD was pretty interesting. I like seeing that the feature set, other than the panel technology, is much the same. I like that even with this older display that the AD27QD is Gsync compatible. And yeah, I'm not going to go really into the in-depth specifics of this monitor on purpose, because I feel like we don't really have that much to add in regards to that. So if you guys want to know about all the numbers and the specs and all the intricacies with this display, check out Hardware Unbox's video up in the top right hand corner right now, and they really do their due diligence and dig right in. This video has a bit of a different spin, and this is kind of where the video gets a little bit more confusing, and you're about to comment something like this.
I don't understand the point of this video. What's the point of it? Blah, 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 blah. But
let me break this down a little bit. For me personally, the AD27QD isn't as good as the KD25F, regardless of the screen size. On paper, that's the case as well, if you're into your specs, which most of you are, because you know, you guys just love all that stuff. The main reason for me is a very personal one, and it's a sentiment that it won't be shared with other reviewers out there, and it may not be shared with some end users as well. This is purely my opinion, and you don't have to agree with me. After playing with so many monitors since we started the channel, I found that monitors that are 27 inches and bigger, and that includes 27-inch monitors, if they're not curved, for me, they just don't feel as immersive. Especially when viewed at a lower angle, I find it incredibly hard for me to get into a game with a 27-inch monitor that's not curved, and I just can't keep playing. Something just doesn't feel right to me about it. And at the same time, that's probably more to do with me being spoiled for choice, but once you sink a lot of hours into a game on a 27-inch curved panel, it quite literally changes your perspective on the whole curved display debate. Now, many reviewers will just pull a monitor out of a box and run some tests and do a video and call it a day, and they'll say that they hate 27-inch curved monitors for gaming. Except they don't actually play any games on them. See, that's the thing, right? Right. You see what I mean? This is where I'll disagree with them. I've sunken some hours into gaming with this monitor, and for me, it's just not immersive enough. Now, 27-inch curved monitors for gaming are awesome, and I feel as though they're better for immersion. And like I said though, this is just my opinion, so you don't have to like it, you can hate it, you can do whatever you want with that information. AORUS does have a 27-inch curved panel, the CV27Q that they showed off at Computex, coming out really soon, I think. But yeah, we'll probably have to take a closer look at that as well. I think we're getting one. I'm not sure. I don't have the answer for you, but yeah. Anyway, let's get back on track with the AD27QD, and let's wrap this video up. All of these features with these high-end gaming monitors do not come cheap. The AORUS AD27QD is going for around 900 Australian dollars or around 650 US dollars. Now, I think the monitor is a very, very good high-end gaming monitor, but the lack of the curve for me makes it personally harder to use for gaming. Don't get me wrong, it's a great display, it's got lots of value-added features, but personally, it's just not my jam. I'll be honest with you. If you've got any questions about anything I mentioned in this video, feel free to drop a comment down below or come and join us on Discord. There is a link to our Discord community down below. Now, I wanted to take this video down a slightly different path because I just feel like monitor reviews can be disingenuous with the amount of usage that they get out of the monitor. So I just wanted to clear that up, and yeah, I hope you guys actually got something out of this video, because for me, it was like a passion project. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, you know what to do, and obviously, tell us what you hated about it. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers. You peek, we seek. And yeah, 27-inch curved gaming monitors for me are my preference. You don't have to agree with me, and that's kind of the point of the video, you know. I like it, you may not like it, but me personally, the The immersion is very important when you're playing games, and with the curve monitor, there's just more immersion. Thanks for watching.